The winner is...
Bang, bang.
Luigi.
Let's go.
Hey, you're watching Super Smash Bros. for Wii U. I'm your host, Mad Ice King, and today we are going to wreck a few people with Luigi. It's going to be fun. So yeah, let's talk a bit about Luigi. Luigi's Smash 4 is good, he's viable. I'm not sure if he's better than Mario. I don't play as much Mario as I do Luigi. But I think his combo game is just really on point. Maybe a bit too easy at given times, but I think his other traits actually make up for that, because Luigi is kind of slippery. If you play Luigi, you will probably sometimes find yourself running at your opponent and suddenly deciding, oh wait man, I actually want to do something else, and you find Luigi just slipping over the floor, leaving him wide open. I had it a couple of times, and I think that's actually a bit of a downside for Luigi. He's also very floaty, he's a light character, and his recovery, it can be good if you use it right, but if you don't use it right, you will probably find yourself in a ditch pretty soon. Something I like about Luigi are his fireballs. His fireballs, they travel straight through the air. They don't fall down like Mario's fireballs or Dr. Mario's pills. They always go straight ahead, which is actually pretty useful when considering most of the times when you get your opponent off stage, they're usually above the stage. They're not under the stage. They're always above the stage. If you just jump once or maybe double jump and fire a few of these fireballs, you can actually make a wall of fireballs, like not really a wall, it's more like 2 to 3 fireballs, which is actually really useful considering your opponent has to actually pass through those fireballs, and you can actually take advantage from that. But if you do it right, you can punish extremely well with Luigi's fireballs alone. Fireballs on the ground, you utilize them a little bit different when you use the ground version, because the ground version, I don't know how to really explain it, but personally I really like to use the fireballs to getting close for the down throw, because down throw is pretty much the thing I need for Luigi to rack up the damage, and it's pretty much, yeah, his combo game pretty much revolves around it, so you need those fireballs to close in on your opponents as well, and you can mix it a little bit up with a short hop fireball just to keep your opponent from taking any actions against you. And if you get the hang of that, I think you got a pretty good Luigi.
Bang, bang.
Luigi.
Whatever's coming up next is gonna be good. It's gonna be worth it. Trust me.
Brother, help me!
Long live the king.
So during this game, I want to talk about Luigi's skill moves, because as you may have noticed from the previous match, it took so long to take that second stock from the Yoshi player, and as you may have known from previous episodes, I always have a bit of trouble finishing off my opponents, which is kind of a shame considering at how low percentages you can actually take out your opponent with the right setup. Something I think I'm still a little bit lacking. At least with Luigi, I actually managed to do pretty well with Robin, and it's going great. It's really going great. I went to Avalon and I really kicked him before getting my own butt kicked, of course. But that's not important. That's not right. A really good kill move from Luigi is his up B, but the only problem is you need to sweet spot that up B if you actually want a kill move, because if you don't, you're wide open. You're really wide open, and with a little percentage, you can get knocked out by powerful characters. Imagine Bowser or King Dedde's Forward Smash if you would miss the up B. And yeah, the up B, I don't know how to actually properly use it. The only thing I know now is that I use it to punish when people do amazingly stupid things. Take that, you little sh**. And yeah, that's about it. I don't have setups for the up B yet. That's something I need to work on at the moment. And I will probably work on it anytime soon. Not sure when, but we'll see. Anyway, let's talk about another KO move from Luigi, which is his Green Missile. And as most of you people may know, Green Missile, it can sometimes explode. Not really, of course, because that wouldn't be really useful, but now I think about it, maybe it would. But anyway, Green Missile, it's good for recovery. I don't think it's really good for offensive, and definitely not for approaching, because consider this. Green Missile, even if you hit, you will find your opponent not flying very far, unless you charge it properly, which you probably don't get a chance for, because if you charge it properly, you get very predictable, and when you get predictable, you get punished.
Winner is Luigi.
Let's go. Wow!
A few moments later.
So for this final match, I want to talk a bit about pocket characters, because I consider my Luigi like a pocket character. A pocket character means like it's not your main character, it's not your secondary character. It's more, you know, a few things with this character, and you can use it in certain situations, or in this case, matchups. And I think that pocket characters actually helps you with your character knowledge when you're playing against this character. So having a couple of pocket characters, you know a bit of basics with, you know, like maybe the way they approach, maybe the way they combo and how to DI out of it. It can actually really help your gameplay with your main characters or your secondary characters. For example, I know a little bit how I can punish Luigi, for example, with my Robin, just because I play Luigi myself. I played last weekend. I played a Ness at a tournament, and my Ness is my secondary character, and I actually was able to know what he was going to do and how he was going to do it, and I was able to react properly to it, and eventually that won me the game. I actually managed to eliminate him from the brackets, and I said to him, yes, sorry dude, I actually main Ness myself, and I know what you were trying to do, and this and that, and there we go. It basically, I knew what he was going to do, I knew what he was capable of, and in the end, yeah, I think knowledge about such things is really important. So if you want to learn new things, you can probably learn a pocket character. Besides Luigi, I got Toon Link, for example, and probably a bit of Link. I think almost everyone can play Link. I also got a bit of Ganondorf and Bowser. Those are also pocket characters, but I'm not as good with them as I am with Luigi at the moment. One more quick thing, Robin Guide is still coming. It's just going to take a little bit longer, but stay tuned because eventually it will drop, and it will be good.